What is going on, guys? I am leaving Sullivan Tire, where Mr. Natchy just replaced my front tire for me. And God, does this thing feel a lot smoother. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my tire before, as most of you know, was pretty atrocious. It was completely bald, pretty much. That's how it was when the guy I bought it from had it. So I had to wait a little while to buy a tire, so I was riding it without. I was kind of just saying fuck it and riding it like that, and just being pretty careful. But that shit is gone. It's finally changed. I mean, I didn't really have a choice. It had to be changed regardless. But I got the Boston Cream Pie Ride coming on, going on next weekend with Marks 4303 and DeFobra and Elfod and Cape Voice and Ninja Natchy. So this had to get replaced. Not to mention I'm having my ride with Yummy at the end of this month. So gonna be doing a lot of riding. So I did not have a choice. It needed to get done ASAP, and I got went ahead and opted and got the Shinko Verge. It was a pretty cheap tire, but all the reviews that I read were amazing. I know Shinko kind of gets a crappy name for whatever reason, but all the reviews on Motorcycle Superstore were absolutely amazing. And the reason I opted to get a cheaper tire rather than a new like 2CT or Pilot Power or anything like that was mainly because I just, whenever I bought the bike, the guy had just put on a brand new tire on the rear, and it's a Michelin radial. So I figured there was no reason to go and buy a brand new, nice, expensive front tire, because I'm going to ride a lot this year. So I figured I'd get a cheap tire. That way, the beginning of next year, I would go ahead and replace the front and the rear, because the rear will have a decent amount of miles on, so I figured replace both of them and just get it over with. So that's why I opted to get the cheaper tire. And obviously I'm going to have to take it a little easy on it right now, but I'll put enough miles on it here in the next week before the ride on the weekend. Be good to go. Definitely stoked. I finally got a new tire. My tire was completely out of balance, like completely out of balance. So if you watch most of my videos, you may remember the video where I let go, and it was literally like started getting the death wobble. It was insanely out of balance, and Natchy was like, yeah dude, that shit was bad. So he was like, you weren't kidding when you said it was out of balance. It was terrible. But so yeah, new tire, it literally feels like a completely different bike too. It's crazy. Everything just feels so much smoother. And what comes on this bike stock is a 120/65/17. So most, if you know anything about tires, most companies don't make a 120/65/17. 99% of sport bikes, well at least 600s, they use a 120/70/17. So you can obviously fit that on this bike. I mean, it'll fit no problem, and that's what I ended up having to get, because there was only 2 tires on motorcyclesuperstore.com that even came in a 120/65/17. So I looked up on the forums. They said it was completely fine. Basically, all it does is it kind of adds a little bit of, it bumps it up a little bit. The 65 isn't as tall as the 70, so it makes the tire a little bit taller, makes it a little bit more upright, and I can really tell, like just what they were saying. They're like it'll dive in the corners a little bit more, and that's exactly what it's doing. Like even when I'm just turning onto a road, it really just kind of tips over, and I like it. I like it. It makes me feel like I'm actually going into the corner and diving through it. So obviously I can't really give a review on the tire as of yet, since I've literally put about 2 miles on it. But it definitely feels a whole lot better than my piece of shit bald tire that I did have. So definitely stoked to have a tire. Definitely glad I got it. There's a lot of bikes out today. It feels pretty good outside. It's probably, I'd say, about 60 degrees. And 60 degrees in New England at the end of April at 6:30 at night isn't too bad. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm just so stoked to have a new tire. Everything just feels so much smoother. And see, this is why motorcycles are so cool. What normal person, when they have to replace the tires in their car, gets stoked about it? Like, I was like, I'm so excited I can do this. So excited I can do this. I miss being able to do that, rolling up to a stoplight. But what kind of normal person, when they're like, oh, I need to get tires for the winter, or I need to get new tires. My tires are done. Is like, oh fuck yeah, I can't wait to ride with them. No one thinks that. I'm like, that's the cool thing about people who ride motorcycles, man. We get stoked about every little part of our bikes. Anything we can get new on it, get a new fucking, I don't know, Dino Jet sticker or something. And we're like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to put this bitch on. But yeah, guys, I am riding on a nice, fresh tire. So you guys can stop giving me all the shit in the comments. And oh my god, get a tire, what are you doing? That's so dangerous. And everyone that said that, like, do you think I didn't know that I needed a tire? I didn't need anyone to tell me I needed a tire. Like, I know I needed a fucking tire. It's not like I'm just oblivious to the fact that I'm riding on what looks like a fucking slick. Like, I'm pretty sure I understand that. I know that the tire fucking sucks. And I will get the tire as soon as I fucking can, but I'll be goddamned if I don't ride in the meantime. So, but that is all for today, guys. Really didn't have a topic, just pretty stoked I got the tire on, so I figured I'd share my enthusiasm with ya. So, hope you guys have a beautiful day. I got no hands. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. Look at that shit. I love it. But you guys have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.